We searched for a man named Jim Sonnett. And the legends folks tell may be true. Most call him gunman and killer. He's my son, who I hardly knew. I raised Jim's boy from the cradle. Till the day he said to me, I have to go find my father. And I reckoned that's how it should be. So we ride, Jim's boy and me.
That's what I said, kid. And you heard me. No son of a Sonnett ain't.
All right, let's keep it even.
You all right, Leif? This don't look good. Fighting as important as you are in this town. And you, put that gun away.
With pleasure, Sheriff.
Now, what's this all about?
Well, I can explain it, Sheriff. You see, my horse pulled up lame, and I walked him into town. And the stableman says he needs a rest. Then we come over here for a room, and after we put our name in the book here, well, this here clerk says he's all filled up.
Filled up? Charlie, take a look. Sonnett?
That's the name. We come in here peaceful. We ain't lawbreakers.
Well, now, that's a matter of opinion, Mr. Sonnett. I come in here and find this youngster disturbing the peace and you holding a gun on some of our town citizens.
Well, I was just trying to keep it a fair fight.
Well, this town may think different about what's fair for a Sonnett. Now, you come in here looking for a place to bunk, you found one. In my jail. Leif, take their guns. Charlie, pick up those hats. You know, Jim Sonnett spent a week or so here last summer. He threw his weight around quite a lot. Now, maybe it's our turn to get even. Start walking.
It ain't gonna do you no good of shaking them bars.
Well, it ain't fair, Grandpa. It just ain't fair.
Nope.
We got put in here just 'cause our name is Sonnett.
Yep.
And that ain't fair.
Nope.
Oh, you'd at least talk to me.
What for? So you can sound off about all the grief that goes with bearing your pa's name? Well, you was disturbing the peace and I was holding a gun on them fellas.
Yeah, but for good reason.
According to our way of thinking, yes, sir. But there ain't many people think the way we think. According to them, James is a gunfighter. That's bad. And we come from the same mold.
Supposing we're found guilty.
Well, the sheriff said our fine would be $50. That's 20 more than we got.
It just ain't right.
Nope.
Good afternoon.
How do?
They tell me your name is Sonnett.
That it is.
I'm Diantha Banner. I own the hotel where the ruckus happened.
Well, if you're here to collect for damages, you're out of luck. We ain't got the money.
Jeff, mind your manners.
It's all right. Maybe I shouldn't have come back here, but I just wanted to see you.
Oh? See a real live Sonnett? What are we, an exhibit here?
Now, that's enough. I taught you to be respectful of women no matter what or where.
You shouldn't blame your grandson for being upset, Mr. Sonnett. I'm truly sorry for what happened. Sheriff, how much is their fine?
$50, Miss Banner.
I'll pay it, and I want them set free. Oh, and Sheriff, tell them the hotel is not filled up, and I'll have a room waiting for them, free of charge, in the way of an apology.
Well, boy, it looks like a brighter day.
Yeah, it sure does.
I'll still feel better once we put a few miles between us and this town. Reckon I'll go check my horse at the livery.
All right, I'll go with you.
No, you won't. You go over and see about that room that was promised. And while you're at it, you'll be saying you're sorry for the way you talked to that little gal inside.
Oh, now, Grandpa.
Do like I tell you, boy.
Good afternoon again.
Hello.
This back in the safe, Charlie?
Yes, Miss Banner.
I'm sure sorry. I spoke so gruff before.
Oh, don't be. You had reason.
Well, I want to thank you for all you've done.
I was glad to. You do look a lot like him.
Well, I beg your pardon?
Your father. He stayed here at the hotel last summer.
Well, he did?
Yes. I thought he was very nice.
Well, seems a lot of other folks around here didn't like him too much.
Just the men, mostly. He was always very polite here at the hotel.
Well, I'm glad.
And I'm glad you're staying with us, Mr. Sonnett. Let me show you our nicest room.
Oh, no, you don't have to bother.
Bother? It's no bother at all, Mr. Sonnett.
You soak it good?
I sure did. And I'm going to soak it again tonight.
How much extra for the doctor?
No charge, Mr. Sonnett. Miss Banner sent word.
Do tell.
You see, I only work here. She owns this place.
The stables?
Yes, and just about every other business in town.
Well, she appears to be a mighty young girl to own a town.
Well, that she is. She and her brother was left it. You see, their pappy founded this town, built up a big ranch, started a bank, everything. Then he got himself killed in a horse fall a couple of years back.
Well, now, I'm mighty glad she's the charitable kind. I had this figured as a hostile town. And I thank you for tending the horse.
Well, I reckon he'll be fit this time tomorrow.
Good. Just hope I'm in the same condition.
Grandpa,
Mm-hmm.
you ever see anyone so pretty?
You mean me?
You know who I mean.
I reckon I do.
Well, don't you think so?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, really.
Look, how can I shave with you jawing at me at the same time?
I just wondered if you thought she was pretty, that's all.
Of course I do. But beauty is as beauty does. Take a man afoot in the desert, the burro is beautiful.
There it is, Jeff.
That's quite a ranch.
I was born there. Papa built up this ranch, then he built the town to go with it.
Sounds like your papa must have been quite a man, huh?
Oh, he was. A strong man. He knew what he wanted, and he took it. What about you, Jeff? What is it you want out of life?
Oh, I don't know. Well, first off, I want to find my father. I want to get to know him.
Don't you remember him at all?
No. No, you see, I wasn't even a year old when he sent me to my grandfather at Bent's Fort.
So you plan to keep looking until you do find him?
Uh-huh.
Well, I can't blame you. Still, well, it's none of my business.
What?
Never mind.
No, come on now. Come on, tell me.
Well, instead of traveling around so much, why not stay in one place for a while? Let people know who you are and that you're anxious to see your father. That way he'd get word and know where to find you.
Well, you know, my grandpa and me's talked about that, but the trouble is most places don't like us to stay around too long.
You're welcome in Banner for as long as you want to stay.
appreciate that.
Come on. There's a lot more to say.
Say, Jeff, that whole horse is sure coming along fine. What are you doing?
I'm shaving.
Well, I can see that. But what for? You shaved this morning.
Well, going to a dance tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I figured we might move out tonight.
Grandpa, I'd like to talk to you.
Well, no, ain't that what we've been doing?
Well, no, I mean serious talk about our looking for Paul.
Well, now, it was your idea, boy.
Well, yeah, I know, but... Well, I've been thinking about... Well, maybe we should stay put in one place for a while, and we'll get jobs and wait.
Wait for what?
Well, if Paul hears where we are, then he might come looking to find us.
Oh, just like he done in the past 19 years, huh?
Well, he never knowed where we was. Besides, we've been traveling, and he's bound to get word sooner or later.
Uh-huh. So we just settle down and wait. Any idea where?
Well, this here's a nice town.
Oh, that it is. Real nice town, if you happen to be a banner.
Was there anything wrong with that?
Well, now, that depends, boy. Now, look. You met a mighty pretty gal, and you're a mite smitten with her. For the first time in your life, maybe. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But you can't go letting that feeling for her upset your judgment. Now, if you want to stay on for the dance tonight and then leave in the morning...
No. No, I don't want you thinking I'm staying here just for a dance. I'm saying I think we ought to get jobs and stay for a while.
Well, I'm saying you're wrong. There's one way to find your pa, and that's to stay on his trail.
According to you, yeah.
According to me.
Grandpa, try and understand.
I think maybe I do.
Well, I got a right to make some decisions, too.
Every right in the world, boy.
Well, I think we should stay here for a while. Say, why don't you come to that dance tonight, Grandpa? You give you a chance to get acquainted with some of the folks around here.
I reckon I met enough of them.
I don't like leaving you alone.
Well, there's no reason. I've been alone most of my growed-up life. Never got tired of my own company. Yet.
Well, I reckon I'll be going on. We'll see you when I get back. Grandpa?
Yeah?
I don't like going again you. It's just...
I know what 'tis. You got a mind of your own. I reckon it's about time I give you credit for that. It's something I never gave you, Pa.
I said I would, didn't I?
I know, but... Well, I'm glad. Come on, I want you to meet my brother. Leif, I believe you know Jeff Sonnett?
How do?
I do.
Come on, let's dance.
Evening.
Evening.
I was just checking on my horse again.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's right over here. I was just brushing your boy's horse down. By the way, he planning on staying here in Banner?
What give you that idea?
Well, it's just that I saw him out riding with Miss Banner this morning. They seem to be having themselves a pretty good time.
I reckon.
You know, a funny thing, though. You just can't figure a woman. I would have bet a $20 gold piece that the last fellow in the world that Miss Banner would have gone for would have been another Sonnett.
Now, just what do you mean by that?
It's pretty nice.
Yes, it is.
So are you staying?
No.
I haven't been this happy for a long time, Jeff.
Is that a fact?
Did you mean that kiss?
Well, sure.
I mean, some men can kiss a girl and it doesn't mean anything to them.
Well, it meant something to me.
And you'll stay on here in Banner? So you can be close to me? That's what you want, isn't it, Jeff?
Well, I guess it is, yeah.
I guess it is. Everybody, listen to me. Stop dancing and listen to me. I have a very important announcement to make. You all know this fellow here. His name is Sonnett. Jeff Sonnett. Now, this is the very important news. Young Mr. Sonnett has decided to stay on in Banner. He kissed me outside on the porch, and he told me so. Can you imagine that? Jim Sonnett's son wants me. Me, Diantha Banner. He's been here all of one day, and already he has his eyes on the Banner Bank, the Banner Ranch. He might even want to be mayor of Banner. I just thought you all should know. Jim Sonnett's son wants me and your town. A saddle-sore saddle tramp wants Diantha Banner. What's the matter, Mr. Sonnett? Did you expect me to announce our engagement? Leif, why don't you send this lover boy out of Banner on the hind end of a mule?
With pleasure, Di.
That's enough. You all stand clear.
Well, another Sonnett. Did you come for the wedding announcement, Grandpa?
No, I come to see someone be made to look like a fool. But not him. Not my grandson. But you, Missy.
Oh, listen, you will.
You stay in your place. Jeff, come over here and get your gun belt. I got a horses outside.
That's right. Run. Both of you. Run out of Banner and stay out.
We ain't running no more than James did when he turned his back on you and rode away. And that kind of riled you, didn't it, Missy? You may own this town and the folks around here have to do your bidding. But you can't stop them from thinking. And there ain't a soul here who don't remember how you throwed yourself at James Sonnett. So you figured if you could make a fool out of James's boy here, you'd be getting even with James. Well, that ain't so. All you did was remind folks of what happened between you and James. Jeff.
I'm ready. I want to thank you, Miss Banner. I want to thank you for your hospitality and the chance to get to meet someone like you. I don't reckon I'll be back this way again.
And let's be on our way. Come on.
No Sonnett's gonna talk like that to my...
Jeff, it ain't him you ought to shoot. You can't rightly shoot her, so live as git. Come on. Dear Lord, the boy was hurt back there. But one day he'll understand. The heart takes a lot of bumping in the making of a man.